Hey, what's up, guys? So I'm at the Rexing booth here, and I'm actually surprised by what I'm seeing. Their previous line of dash cams I actually wasn't that big of a fan of, but their new ones that they're coming out with, there's a lot of really creative and interesting stuff here, so let's take a look. So if you remember their previous style of dash cams, they looked kind of like this, the V1 series, and they were kind of big and bulky. Additionally, there were complaints about the LCD screen, and so now with their new design, it looks like this. It's called the V1 Flex X4. And it's just going to be actually much more sleek and thin. It's a nice wedge-shaped form factor dash cam and a lot thinner than it used to be. They've also upgraded the LCD screen on the back as well. It's available as a 2-channel dash cam. The front camera records in 4K and the rear cam records in 1080p. They've also got a bunch of other different creative dash cams here as well with radar. They've got 4K stuff. They've got LTE models. They've got side-facing dash cams, etc. We'll start here first with this dash cam. This is called the Rexing R4RD. Now this is a 4-channel dash cam, so we've got front, rear, and then if we flip it around here, you can see we've got left and right here for these side-facing cameras. Now with the radar portion down underneath here, it's going to be transmitting to monitor out the front of the vehicle for parking recording mode, and the dash cam is typically going to be asleep, and then when it senses motion or something, it can wake up to then begin recording in parking recording mode. And what's nice is when it's in a sleep state, it's really low power. They were saying somewhere around 10 to 20 milliamps or so when it's idle. Then resolution-wise, it's going to be 1080 here for all 4 different dash cams. Now, the next model is their new Cloud dash cam. This one actually has LTE built in. It records in 2K here for the front and then 1080p for the rear. Now, to get it connected to the cloud, there's actually an eSIM built in. There's not a physical SIM that you have to go to the store to buy and then pop into the dash cam. Instead, with Rexing's app, you can basically get it connected to the cloud, and they take care of both the monthly charges for the SIM card for the data and for all of their cloud features kind of rolled into one. And then via the cloud, you can live stream video from the dash cam in real time. You can see your vehicle's location on a map. You can get impact notifications while the vehicle is parked, etc. Additionally, because this dash cam can be hardwired via OBD, it can actually read some of your vehicle information. For example, it can tell you your engine temperature, your speed, or even your fuel economy as you're driving too. Now, if you want really good video quality, they have the R88, which actually uses 4K Starvis 2 sensors for both the front and the rear. And on the rear of the front dash cam, it's also got a nice touchscreen. This is a more expensive model because it does use the higher end sensors, and it retails for $399. The next model is the R316. It's available as a 3-channel dash cam, so front, interior, and then a rear dash cam plugs into there. And what's kind of cool is the interior cam is actually modular, so you can pop it off here like this if you like, maybe for privacy reasons, and then if you want to put it back on, you can just reconnect it here like that. Now, coming back here to the R4RD, this is the 4-channel dash cam that has the radar here. If you want it without the radar capability, they also have now the regular R4. This is also 1080p for all 4 different dash cams. However, you now get it without the radar portion, so it's going to be more affordable, but you still have like these side-facing cameras here if you like. Now, if you want the radar capability, they actually have an accessory so that you can add it to many of their dash cams here, pretty much all the ones we're talking about, except for the LTE one. And the idea is you can take this and mount it to the windshield, and it can give you the radar low-power parking recording mode for these different dash cams. Now, the way that it works is this is going to plug into your vehicle via OBD. The dash cam plugs in right here via USB, and then on the back side, you've got a couple different controls here for the voltage cutoffs for parking recording mode. And then at the bottom here, you also looks like have some sensitivity options for the radar to get that all customized here. And then when you've got it parked, again, this is going to be transmitting here. They're not quite sure the frequency, if it's like K-band or something, but it's basically just going to be monitoring for motion out the front of your vehicle. And then if it senses something, maybe that gets close based on the sensitivity threshold that you set, it can wake up the dash cam and begin recording in parking mode. And I also just found out that it's a 360 system where it also shoots radar out the back as well, not just the front, so you can get motion detected in both directions, even though this is mounted here on the windshield. I'm curious if maybe like headrests or something might block some of the signal. You know, it might be a little bit tougher on longer, bigger vehicles, but again, it's kind of cool that it has that capability. They also have a dash cam here that can integrate with CarPlay. It's like this dedicated display. And if you flip it around, you can see we've got the front-facing dash cam here like this, but you can also flip it around if you prefer having it maybe temporarily to record the inside of the car. You've got your dedicated rear-facing camera that can also function as a backup camera when you put the car into reverse. And then, of course, you've got your CarPlay integration here on screen, too. And they've also got a rear-view mirror-style dash cam. It's advertised as 4K and 1080p for the rear. It uses AI to do things like blind spot detection to let you know if a vehicle is coming in from the side. And obviously I haven't had a chance to test any of these dash cams. I'm not really sure what the video quality is like for any of these ones, but it's cool to see that they've got a variety of creative options here. And these different dash cams, they're available in a variety of retailers. Some of them are going to be at Best Buy, some are at Target, some are at Walmart or Sam's Club. Kind of different types of dash cams for different retailers. And it's just interesting to see overall, they've got a whole bunch of new stuff, as I mentioned. I'm kind of used to Rexing having these like big sort of bulky dash cams that I've always kind of overlooked. And I mean, I haven't had a chance to test any of these or anything, but it's cool to, again, see stuff that's creative and interesting and new that we don't always see from a lot of the other manufacturers. So good job Rexing for kind of playing around and trying some new stuff. And if you're interested in seeing more dash cams from here around the show, well, stay tuned. There's a bunch more videos to come here at SEMA. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys are doing great, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.